I publicly exposed my dad's wife for cheating with my mom's husband while she was dying. I'm 17, and I know I'm not always easy to live with. My house is toxic, and yeah, I contribute to it. But there's one thing I've done recently that stirred up even more drama, and I'm wondering if I really crossed the line, or if I'm just the only one still telling the truth. Let me take you back. When I was 10, my life fell apart in a way I wouldn't wish on anyone. My mom was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Same day, she found out my dad was cheating on her, not just with anyone, with Haley, her best friend, her ride or die, her sister from another mister. While mom was dealing with this devastating diagnosis, she also had to process the betrayal of two people she loved most. And no, it didn't just stop there. My dad and Haley tried to get her to forgive them. They acted like they hadn't just detonated a bomb in the middle of our family, like mom should just get over it. But her health nosedived. She started having seizures, and the stress definitely made it worse. She died just over 5 weeks later. 5 weeks and 2 days, to be exact. And before the dust even settled, Dad and Haley moved in together like they were just continuing some romantic comedy and not the horror story they created. They decided they'd co-parent, me and my younger sister, who was only 8 at the time. Spoiler alert, we weren't on board. We didn't just reject them quietly. I made it known, loudly, publicly, and often. I was a nightmare to them. I yelled, I refused to listen. I told everyone what they had done. I made sure their friends, their coworkers, our neighbors, all knew what kind of people they really were. And I don't regret it. When they had their wedding, yeah, I interrupted it more than once. My sister joined in sometimes, but I took the lead. We begged to live anywhere else, but they wouldn't let us go. They dragged us into therapy, but I didn't play nice. I didn't want to fix things. Then they had 2 more kids together, and I gave them nothing. No help, no affection, no recognition, just cold indifference, and I kept the truth alive. My dad? I crop him out of family photos. I talk about changing my last name to my mom's maiden name. She never changed hers, and now I know why. I tell people that my mom's dad is the man I want to be like, not my father. But Haley, with her, I make it personal. Every time she tries to act like my parent or take credit for anything good I do, I remind her, in front of anyone who will listen, that she was my mom's best friend and she betrayed her. She cheated with her best friend's husband while that best friend was dying. She's told me more than once to let it go, that I'm cruel, that she already feels guilty enough. I told her she better get used to it because I won't stop. Last week, her aunt died. Haley had to go be with her mom and cousins, and she asked me to step up around the house like the oldest sibling should. I said nope. Then I reminded her again, I'm not her kid. I brought up the affair. Again. That broke her. She told me she feels haunted by what she did, that she can't have relationships without worrying that people will hear what I say and judge her, that I'm bullying her, that she can't take the shame anymore, and I'm pushing her into isolation. She begged me to go after just my dad instead. I told her I'd go after both of them until the day I finally get to cut them out of my life. Then I told her she doesn't deserve a happy life. Not after what she did. Now my aunt, my dad's sister, is involved. Haley called her, and she came over to do damage control. She said, look, they don't need to be forgiven, but what you're doing now, shaming Haley nonstop, is cruel. You're ruining her chance to have normal relationships, and the kids, the ones they had together, if this keeps going. But here's the thing. I don't care if Haley's social circle shrinks. I don't care if she cries. I care that my mom died betrayed and heartbroken while the 2 people closest to her started playing house. I care that they want to bury the past and pretend everything's fine. Well, it's not fine. So now I'm asking, am I the bad guy for never letting her forget what she did? Or am I just the only one who remembers who the real victim was?